Chiraq. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all could, the GDs and the BDs, y'all could actually come together and squash all of that. To be honest, like, people be beefing and stuff. Like, y'all go for what the hood was trying to go for, bro. Like, y'all, like, Black Lives Matter, where? To me, to be honest, because you look at it, it's racist. All lives matter, like they say. They're like, oh, Black Lives Matter in particular. Well, where was this sign when my boy died? Could you put that on every street corner? Because I don't think they get it. Black Lives Matter. Why you keep shooting each other? No, you see one thing on the news, and I seen George Floyd, you know, all them posts about him or that other lady from a whole nother state. But in my state, in Jersey City, the state of New Jersey, bruh, we killing each other, not the police. Police hasn't killed nobody for years, but every year I've known my friends, my people I grew up with, people I knew, the other people knew I didn't know. Like, at the end of the day, they were black and they were dying by other black people. So when I look at this Black Lives Matter, I realize that people are really ass backwards. Not making not near a bit of sense at all. Chiraq, please. Be the example. Turn everything around. All these young smart men making this money, you know it's corruption. You see Batman, he making money, he not real. Superman, money not real. It's all entertainment, and if it's all entertainment, just keep them entertained. But at the same time, monopolize. Turn your projects into stocks and invest in it. Let that network. Figure it out. It's real simple. Y'all done figured everything else out. The most disrespect gets the most money. So y'all just keep disrespecting each other for bread. Y'all fail to realize how things get mainstream. Who controls mainstream? Who controls what goes out there to these people? Like, y'all probably never see this video because they controlling it. I'm going to put Chiraq. I'm going to put BDs and GDs on this. I'm going to tag this. I'm going to tag that. Let me see where it go. Tag all of these people in it just to see how far it gets. Because that's all it really is based on. Like, who you can talk to, who can see, who could tell, hey man, you need to look at this. You need to see this. Like, how many people you could get to up here? You know what I mean? Because they got to all y'all up here. They said, man, this is what sells. And it's not because they making it sell. It's because that's what the masses want. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. They want to see you destroy yourselves. It's entertaining. They don't want to see Care Bears. They want to see slaughter. People look at me like, Kyle, you be watching cartoons. I be watching anime. It's animated. It's cartoonish. Yeah, you're right. They be like, it's not real. Tell them, man, I never seen real TV in my life. Everything that you see on TV, 9 out of 10 ain't real. I watch the news and they say it's going to rain and snow. I don't believe nothing. A lot of people go by what they see, not what they know. You understand? There's a lot of things that be happening behind the scenes, or, you know, a lot of unknowns that be going on. And that's what miseducated the kids from the day. That's why I always try to tell the people that I'm around, like, watch what you do around these kids. They go by what they see. Everybody go by what they see, man. People talk about me and they don't even know. Like, somebody can just tell somebody anything about me, and it don't necessarily have to be true. But if they trust that person, they're gonna go by it. If they don't have no reason not to believe them, most likely they're gonna believe them. And that's just the way it is. I know, because there's people telling me about my business I ain't telling them about. And I'm over there justifying my actions. But at the same time, I'm feeling mad. Like, it's tiring. Like this person going around telling my friends and they friends all about me. And I'm looking at them like, you was just mad that your baby father was doing this, but you doing this to me. And I'm out here justifying. I'm not doing this no more. I don't care if you messing around with them or not, man. You're not making no sense. If your ex was a hoe and he was out here talking about you, then you doing the same thing to me can only put you in the same position as him. Like, I don't understand why you would do that. Like, it's just crazy. You got baby mothers teaching their kids to do the wrong thing and then getting mad at them in the future for doing what they taught them to do. Like, it's so much things that be going on with this black people, black culture. It's just crazy. You got them rapping about killing each other, messing with each other's girls and men, and selling this and doing that and double crossing this and popping that and doing that, and then get mad when they do it to us. Like, how the hell you say, okay, it's okay for us to disrespect and treat each other like shit, but nobody else could do it, because if y'all do it, it's racist. By you thinking that only you can do what you do to your own culture in a negative manner is racist. And not only is it racist, it's stupid. Like, if history, whether it's real or not, when you read it in the book, how it went down, you know one thing for sure. They took this land. The Indians didn't say, hey, take our land, put us on reservations, don't worry about it, we understand. America. That's not how it went down. The Civil War, we didn't have that flag. We had to take it. Sacrifices are being made in positive ways to establish certain things. That's what makes sense. Y'all making sacrifices to make things worse is stupid. That's like almost saying, like, man, we're trying to dig our way to hell. You know what I mean? We're getting there because we keep digging this hole and it's getting deeper. Because the youth, younger and younger, are getting down and picking up the shovels, and they're helping us dig. All right, so you newcomers who don't know what's going on, are you down? You know what they say? Hell yeah, they don't want to be caught without a shovel. Especially when you got everybody with the shovel talking about the people trying to fill up the hole. Because they talk about conscious people, like you would talk about somebody who's unconscious and talk about somebody who's just unconscious like they're gods. Like, it's just retarded. Like, you bring your friend to rendezvous. Like, it's just crazy. Like, what we vibe to because of the disrespect. Like, we've been disrespected so much that's all we know. That's all we can give out. That's all we can reflect is what they put in us. Because where else are we gonna put this disrespect at? Too afraid to focus it back on the people who deserve it. Because that's what I do. Like, my baby mothers act crazy and they do something, I just reflect it right back at them. You know what I mean? I don't try to treat nobody else like I treat my baby mothers, regardless of what they say. I always try to, like, whenever I feel some type of way, I try to distance myself. I tell a person that's what I do, and a motherfucker still get offended. Like, oh, that's what you do? Oh, I don't like that. I want you to be dramaful. Like, I've been through real drama. If you've been through real drama, heart pounding, why am I going through this drama? All you want is peace. Just like when you're broke, all you want is money. Some people are just stupid. Like, I can't, like, when I'm telling you, boy, I just don't. Oh God, yo, it can make a man cry when you have to acknowledge these people exist. Like, I didn't know. Like, I swear to God, if I'd have known that some of the people that are in my life were as dumb as they were, I'd have never set myself up for failure like that. Never. Nobody in the freaking world should even be that dumb. You coming from the lifestyle, you've been poor, lost your mother, you lost your father, you know what I mean? You know how that felt. Everything in you is supposed to make sure that your child doesn't go through what the hell you've been through. 9 out of 10, you grow up only caring about yourself. So you mean to tell me you don't know what the fuck that feels like? When the parent only cares about themselves, like somebody who's watching over you, only that feeling that you get, like this person only cares about themselves. You don't think you exhibiting that towards your kids? Because you do what you want. You like a poor example of a person, but all you got to say to them is don't do what you do. That's how that works. I've been trying to do what you do since I was a baby. I seen you walk, I was walking. Seen you tie your shoes, I was tying my shoes. You told me 1 + 1 = 2. I'm trying to learn math like you. You said A and D spells and. I'm trying to read like you, and now you telling me something that's conflicting with everything I've been doing since I've been born? Either you're gonna be an example for your kids so they can listen to you, or not. You can't sit up there and not be an example and then tell your kids to listen to something that is not an example and expect them not to go off into the world and do exactly what you taught them to do. Like, it's just hard for me to explain it to the Tartarts. Like, there's just multiple Tartarts and Riri's in the equation, and they all they want to do is turn it back on me. Like, Kai, what about you? What about you? Look what you doing. What you doing, man? I never cared. I only care when I have to care. But I promise you, this is me 100%. I really don't care. I just want to be happy. I've been miserable all my life. Everything I do, if you pay attention, it's just for pleasure and me trying to be happy. That's it. That's all I care about. If you're not making me happy, if I'm not making you happy, I don't want to be a part of the equation, period. Period. If you can speak your mind to me, I should be able to speak my mind to you. I let somebody speak their mind to me and I speak my mind to them. I make them more mad at me than I am at them because I'm more understanding, because I'm more honest with myself. They're in denial. They're more or less trying to make somebody believe something they know ain't true. And they get mad because if you know the truth, then they gotta look at you like how they would look at themselves if they was in your position. So they think, yeah, this person doesn't love me. This person doesn't respect me. Like, why would they if they feel the way they do about me? Because it's unconditional. That's why. Like you can't. Like I've been through hell. Like I'm not gonna just stop messing with you because of a little BS. Like, if you being honest, that's just me understanding what's going on. That's all I want is an understanding. But if I can't get an understanding because you want to be a habitual liar, then you and your fairy tale ass could go on and tell stories and make believe with somebody else. I ain't got time. This is the real world, bro. Like, that's why you ain't gonna never go nowhere, really. Like, you really ain't gonna make no money. You never really gonna be happy. I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. I know exactly where I fell short at, and that's me actually not giving up. Like, me not caring. Me not caring about my actions until after the fact. That's always been my problem. That's always been my problem. Like, I don't be caring, and then when it hit the fan, now I'm feeling some type of way. So I know how the hood works. It kind of works like how I work and how I operate. Like, once all these gangsters start becoming conscious of their actions and aware of what the consequences are, they start moving differently. I'm saying, why we can't move different right now? Like, me personally as a parent, once I realized what I had to do as a parent, I tried to move in that direction. Like, I don't want my kids to be self-conscious about how they dress and how long their hair is and stuff like that. I want them to make the best of what they got and never doubt themselves. That will be impossible with the baby mothers I have. Not gonna happen. I got somebody who can't afford Jordans throwing away the sketches I bought my daughter because they wasn't Jordans. she gotta go plead the fifth to some third party, and they gotta go purchase the Jordans out of feeling sorry and sympathetic for this poor, pathetic individual who can't do what other people could do for them, for themselves. Like, it's just crazy. Like, to be in that position and talk about anybody is retarded. I'm just justifying. You can't say, oh, you talking about her. No. I'm talking about how she's talking about me unjustifiably. You can't do it. You can't. Like, I can afford these sneakers that you're throwing away. You can't. Because if you could, then you wouldn't need me to buy anything. And that'd be crazy. Like, that's why we gotta stand together. I try to stand with them, but they move against me, and it doesn't work. When in reality, all we gotta do is be grown up to be understanding about the situation. I wouldn't care about nothing. I don't even know why they haven't noticed. Nothing really bothers me unless it has something to do with my kids. Nothing. I don't care. That's my problem, though. I just gotta figure out how to care about the right things at the right time, so it makes sense to these people. Like, I gotta individually, like, maneuver, do things, and I will. I got it all figured out in my head. I just gotta figure out how to make what's in my head a reality. That part I haven't processed yet. That's the only part that's like, I know everybody want to change the world, like everybody want to fix this, and it's in their head, but making it a reality is hard. We could do this one step at a time, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put a couple of steps forward. Let's see what happens.